I don't know how to start talking immediately after that film. When I look at old photographs, it's the backgrounds that matter, not the people in this. And a film that has won different awards, as different as Best Experimental Film, Best Documentary, and 4 awards which are mentioned on the website are in completely different genres. And where do we start talking about this film? Please tell us about why you chose this for us, and thanks very much for doing this.
That's a difficult one, Mukul, but I'll start on a personal note. What this film meant to me, maybe that started dialogue there. I think it's a testimony. I would argue that it's as a testimony. It's a very, very truthful, very honest testimony of an artist. And it's not a document. I mean, the testimony and evidence is not an evidential testimony. It's a creative testimony. And that's what, I mean, it's my personal interest on testimony and documentary, this whole obsession of evidential. And to differentiate between testimony and evidence. That's my interest in it. I mean, I would love that in this city, in this country, if we start arguing about that. Because evidences and testimonies have gone into a very, very difficult genre with all the different kind of journalism that has come following documentary format. I think we need to start thinking about it. We need to start thinking between relationship of truth and fact, the gap between truth and fact, the gap between testimony and evidence. So yeah, I'm sorry, Mukul, it's a very non-poetic and very technical reason that I'm interested in this one.
I don't know if this is poetic or technical, but my entire interest in image making for a culture, coming from the FD newsreel, going down to the activist documentary, to everything else that we've seen in the last 30 years or so. And then of course the monster called television news, which is now completely replaced state propaganda. And starting with Sukhdev's film, where he is referencing images which are old but not that old, but old enough. And now he's playing with, like we said, the documentary form, where the still photograph, which is supposed to simplify the iconic image of Nehru, suddenly has people walking in front of it. It becomes like, okay, he's become a photograph. He's not Nehru, he's not a person anymore, he's become a photograph in a museum. And those images that, like you said, that handheld shot that just falls off, and it falls off again, and then the camera takes off. Completely a film in conflict with itself in terms of, does it mean to be a tribute, does it mean to be an elegy, does it mean to be, very, very brooding film, as against this one, which is completely fictitious, starting with a personal history, but then completely a national history as well, and or fictitious or not, I don't know, but a complex and very evocative one anyway.
Yeah, and where fiction, and the subject of the fiction is memory. It's a fact, I mean, a memory which is always so factual. We think that's there. It's like a quotation, and completely makes it a fiction. I mean, starting from casting the dog, but I mean, actually showing the Sukhdev's film was a good choice. It was not my choice, and I'm very happy that we did it, because Sukhdev, I think that we have not really talked enough about. I mean, the kind of complexity Sukhdev created within political documentary or agenda-driven documentary, so to say. We have not really talked about it, and that kind of complexity we don't even get today. Not in every production, not even in the so-called independent productions. They're contradicting yourself. I mean, keeping contesting tracks between visuals, between audio and visual, we don't do it. I mean, okay, for various kind of, because filmmaking is a very popular medium in our country, is the most popular medium. So, Gavimarin kind of experiment is difficult to do it here. Also, it's a very, very expensive production. And it's a television production. Television allowed you to do it, so you could do it. I mean, it has many, okay, a third world country, a developing country can afford to do it or not. And we can go on discussing that till the parts come to this. But the thing is, even we did not follow on what Footstep 80 left, what Sukhdev left. of contradicting yourself, of living contesting note in the film, which are official film, sarkari film. And then what kind of indie film we are talking about? I mean, that kind of language we did not do. Yeah, I mean, language of documentary is what was today's program, I would say, more than memory. And memory, of course, is the base, no? I mean, we are all selling memory. Memory is a big industry too. I mean, of course, Guy Gardner puts it on his head. It's a memory industry that he puts it on his head. What is homeland? Why do we all need a homeland? Because it's a good artist community to produce. Yeah, okay, we all live on that. So, I mean, I don't know whether it makes sense.
Or talking about the third world, where it would take a lot to get over the morality of how dare a documentary experiment with form and so on, but anyway, that's personal baggage.
Also the humor. You know, I mean, it's an extremely political film. I mean, all the things we want to see about our homeland, Kaimuddin has said all the political correct thing, right? It's against development, it's against redevelopment, construction, it talks about gender, it talks about family being oppressive and family also being nothing. All the right, almost like textbook points are there. But it's there with so humorously, so it's like quiz, it's like game, it's like playing zigzag. Why can't we play around? It's this morality that documentary has, that it has to be minimal and it has to be gloomy because it's talking about life. And life is the most humorous thing in life. So why can't we do that? And that's one thing. It's so playful. And it's not. You will be almost bashed and whipped if you try to be extrovert. Yeah, it's like Congressive Khattar, I suppose. You have to wear Khattar. Even if it is pressed in Paris, the way Pandit Nehru's Khattar kurtas were pressed in Ireland in Paris, it has to be Khattar. So, yeah.
And yeah, I mean, everything that he does, shoots in mixed format from 8mm to Super 8 to Super 16 to 16mm to video, and then finally his film out of it.
This film is made in 2007.
Yeah.
So, okay, if memory is an industry, it's better have a proper display window, So, and the window is the early topic. That's the book. He worked out painstakingly the early topic because he's talking about memory. And so then you go back to Sukhdev's film, 10 years old footage shot by most probably his friends and colleagues. Are they archived? How do you quote it? And here is a man making a film right at the top of digital era, and beginning of digital era in a way, I mean with the electronic era, 2007, and he's making an early talkie look. So it's not only, you cannot only have the commodity, you'll have to have all the paraphernalia around it.
So I'd like to throw open the discussion to the audience.